Well, guys, I honestly did not think it was gonna come to this. Yeah, I actually just want to. Can I get like a refund on it or no? Yeah, let's just do the in-store credit. Okay. Alright, that was trash, and I did not want to do that. I need to get gas. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm the Ohio Beast, and what you just saw was me going in and essentially canceling my Last of Us 2 pre-order on the day of release. Now, I didn't want to spoil the game too much for myself, but after an overwhelming amount of reviews from the fans, I decided to go watch some gameplay this morning before I went to pick it up. After watching gameplay by gameplay commentators that didn't have a side, just completely neutral, I decided for myself that I just refuse to support this game. Now, a lot of you may comment and say that's bad of me to judge before even playing, but it's not Last of Us. Last of Us Part 2 is essentially some fan fiction of what might have happened after Last of Us Part 1. That's the way I'll look at it. The ending to the original Last of Us was by far one of the best endings you could have had for any game, and it left it open for conversation, and that's where it should have been left. I did not look forward to making this video. You guys know, for those of you that have watched the past videos, up until the day of, I've been expecting to do a gameplay walkthrough of Last of Us 2. Sadly, this morning, I'm actually recording right now, I decided not to get the game. And simply because I have respect for The Last of Us. I have respect for Joel and Ellie's characters, and that sounds so dumb. I know, that sounds stupid. But this game, its name is absolutely dragged through the mud with Last of Us Part 2, and I refuse to even consider it to be a part of the series. In my mind and heart, the game will have ended at the end of Last of Us Part 1, and that's it. And that's another point I'd like to get into. The game doesn't even work on its own. If you look at this game, The Last of Us Part 2, without considering Last of Us Part 1 just making its own story, it still doesn't make sense. The story is so broken, and they intentionally weakened and made idiots of characters from 1 just so they could fit it into their story. I've mentioned multiple times how much I love The Last of Us, and how much I wanted for The Last of Us Part 2 to be a good game, to be a good story. It's what you play it for, the story. I would have this be a long, dragged out video, but honestly guys, I'm so disappointed that I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna leave it with this endgame clip, this just absolutely fantastic, amazing clip, and that's all. That's what I'm gonna leave it on. I'm sorry if I disappointed any of you for not coming out with The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay. It's just something that I feel if we don't take a stand on not supporting bad games, maybe it'll be enough to get through to those game producers that, hey, our fans do have a say in what's going on. And maybe put a little more thought into what they produce over 7 years. Without further ado, I am the Ohio Beast. Hope you guys have a great Friday. And I do once again apologize for anyone that I've disappointed. Hope you all can understand. Enjoy.
All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, You keep finding something to fight for.
Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
Belle,
to
but it's-
me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.